There we go. We are live. Hello, ladies and gentlemen of the comic book community. My name is Chris, and this is my channel, We Love Comics. And I have a special unboxing I would like to do for all of you. So, obviously, I'm going to wait a second before people realize that I actually made a live show. And this is, of course, the 20th of September at 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I got this really quick because I was just talking about this in a video a couple of days ago. Now, I didn't tell people what the comic was, but I gave a little hint about it. But I won it on the 16th of September, paid for it on the 17th. They mailed it out on the 18th, and 2 days later, it is here. So, let me first put on the video camera. There we go. So you could see me. Hello, everybody. And here is the package. So it's not technically a box, but that's okay. And while I'm opening this to show you and reveal what this Silver Age key issue is, I want to give a little background. And Bake the Snake, love that name, by the way, says, how's it going? It's actually going very well today, and I hope the same can be said for you. This is a book. Again, I never search for any particular book. I just look and see what's available, whatever hits me at that moment, and if there's a deal, I pounce on it. So, this was a newly listed book. It was literally about 30 seconds old. And it was a comic that just had a buy it now of $500. Now, to just give a premise of this, with the grade that they say this is, I believe this grade is going to be a lot higher than what they said. But even at the grade they were stating it as, the price that they were trying to sell it for, of $500, would have in itself been a great deal. Now, you guys know me. I try and make deals. Now, it wasn't $500 or best offer. It was just $500. So most people, if they didn't know about this book or didn't have that kind of money handy, would have just said, well, I guess I'm going to have to look for another deal because that one's not available. And again, I want to make sure if anybody does the Super Chats, I mean, Corey, you're amazing. Corey Maxwell, I'm going to name you Corey Super Chat Maxwell. Says, much love, Chris. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday to you as well. So thank you for that. I always make sure I read those when I see them. So, like I was saying, most people will just pass up these opportunities. Well, what I did was I contacted this seller, and I said, you know, I know that you're selling this for $500. Would $400 give me the ability to take this comic home? And I basically waited to see what their response was. And I get an email the next day from the seller, and they said, you know what? September is a slow month. You got yourself a deal. So what I want to try and teach people is not to be afraid to ask for deals. Now, obviously, you don't want to insult a person and say, you know, I'll give you $50 for a $10,000 book. I mean, you have to make sure both parties are happy. But one of the things I want to really instill in people is to never be afraid to go for something, to make something happen. Most people spend their lives waiting for things to happen, wishing for things to happen, praying for things to happen, only to spend your whole life hoping, wishing, and praying, and not receiving. And like a video I did the other day, you know, wish for food, and watch how quickly you die of starvation. If you want food, you got to get it. So it's the same thing with anything in your life. So even though this is a comic book channel, and I'm about to show you a very key comic, I want this to be something you instill in your whole life, not just for comic books. Obviously, you can apply it towards that, but this could be used for much more of a deeper level. And there are plenty of people that try that and see it. So don't be afraid to make things happen. Because if I would have messaged this person and they didn't respond or they said no, then what did I really have to lose? I could have just paid the $500 because, like I said, the $500 for this comic is still a good deal. But I made the attempt, and I made it with very much utmost confidence of like playing with house money when you're at a casino. If you lose the money, you know, it's their money anyway. If you win even more. So with that being said, I'm going to show the books. You don't have to wait, and don't forget to wait until the end to see who's today's surprise subscriber shout out. But think differently. Make things happen. You got to build up the confidence. So the more you do it, the more confidence you'll build up. Now, it doesn't guarantee success. But like I've said before, if you fail 99 times but succeed that one time, that's the only time that matters. So who cares if you fail? It's not like you're going to lose your life if somebody said no to a offer on a comic book. So what do you got to lose? So here's the book I made myself save an extra $100 on. And I've never had this book. This is Aquaman issue number 1. Now, obviously, there's going to be an Aquaman movie just around the corner. How good it will be remains to be seen. DC does not, as of now, have the best track record. But as you can see, this is a very good condition looking book. I don't even know if that's a word. That's weird. Very good condition book. Now there are, and I'll zoom in a little bit, there are a couple of spine ticks, but as you can see, not many, and they're not very big. Now this person said that this book is a 5.0. I don't agree. I think it's higher than that. And even they said they were probably undergrading it because they said, and that's a smart thing, they said they'd rather undergrade it and it'd be wrong than overgrade it to be wrong. But as you can see, the edges look great. There are a couple of, when I say minor spine ticks, there's probably 8 or 9 of them, but they don't even get to a 1/4 of an inch. Not even, maybe an 1/8 of an inch. And that's the longest one. Corners look pretty good. There's a tiny, minuscule little color break here, but you can't even see it on the camera. Now, obviously, I'll have to look at the rest of the book. Hopefully, it's not trimmed, which, by the way, I sent a very nice message to that seller about the trim comic the other day, and so far, they have yet to respond. I even sent a message by filing an eBay complaint about it, and they have not responded. So, unfortunately, when a seller where something doesn't come in right and they don't disclose things, I mean, I give people the benefit of the doubt because, yes, it's trim, but that doesn't mean they did it or knew about it. But when you have an honest seller, they tend to get in touch with you right away. When they disappear off the face of the earth and they don't respond at all, that kind of leads me to believe that that person may have either done it or knew about it. I'll never know, but it looks like I'm going to end up getting my money back. But that is what it is. So, this book is around a $700 book in about a 5.0, roughly. So a $500 would have been a great deal for this book. And many people would have probably taken an offer on it because it was a brand new listed book. So it's not like, you know, they had 30 seconds left in the auction. They said, why not? This was literally just 30 seconds listed when I made the offer. And they didn't even ask for a best offer. So I messaged them. I made this happen. So I was able to acquire for the first time Aquaman number 1 with shipping and handling for $400 because they offered free shipping. So how do you go wrong? And this will be one of the books that I send in for the next month's books to be graded. There's going to be some great books I'm sending in next month because I was definitely kissed by the comic book gods this week in the past month. So this one is definitely going in there. I would say this is probably a 5.5 to a 6.0. And that will definitely increase its value. But it's a beautiful looking book. So if I can teach you guys anything, change your mindset. Make things happen. Stop hoping and dreaming and saying, oh, I'll never get that. Because when you have that mindset, you actually create that reality. Because if you say you're never going to win a race, you're not even going to try. Or you might not even race at all. So you are making it come true. Why do that to yourself? Think differently. You're going to not succeed every time, but who cares? You know, let's put it this way. If you played the lottery for 30 years and lost for 30 years, let's say you played the lottery every single day for 30 years, lost every single day for 30 years, and then the 30th year and first day you play the lottery, you win the jackpot and win $20 million. Do you think you're going to care about the thousands of times you failed? Or do you think you're going to be focusing on the one win? One is the most powerful thing when you put it in the right perspective. So you lost a couple of thousand times. So you lost every single day. Big deal. It only takes one win to make all of that go away. So if you try and make these attempts, maybe you might say it wrong the first time, or maybe they just turn you down or ignore you, or maybe you have several times where it doesn't work. The day you give up trying it is the day you are guaranteed to not succeed. As they say, if at first you don't succeed, try again. Only instead of try, do. You cannot control the outcome, but you can control how this happens. So once again, and I will name the surprise subscriber shout out, I was able to get Aquaman #1 with a best offer that was not there. I made it happen for $400. This is easily a 5.5. I wouldn't be shocked as a 6.0, because even the seller said they listed it as a 5, but they believe it's higher. So with that being said, let me pick today's surprise subscriber shout-out. And I just want to say hi to people. Miss Hustle, hello. Crypto Club, Youngster Kang, Corey Maxwell, of course, Tracy Richardson, Stoned466, love that. All right, so basically it looks like everybody's getting a shout-out. You know what? I'll do everybody as a shout-out today. Bake the Snake, I already said. Greek Empire 13. LV Travel 99. Black Spawn 34. Infinity Comics PR. Brett Hess. SWP Goat 99. Horror Breakdown. Love that username. And let's see if there's anybody else. Vintage Baloney or Bologna. I'm not sure. And that's it. So, everybody, oh, and Lex SN. So you all get the surprise subscriber shout out. See, that's the whole thing about a surprise. Dan Lewis, just in time to get the surprise subscriber shout out. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully it'll help you to change your mindset. And if you do want to give a thumbs up, I always appreciate it. You don't have to, but it is definitely appreciated. Joseph Royce, hello to Mr. U. Joseph. Ryan Atkins, thank you so much. Hit the share button. Help this channel grow. The more people I can reach, the more people I can help. So if you think my information is beneficial and it has helped you, the one thing I'm asking for is to pay it forward. Either share the information yourself if you want to do it that way, or have people come to my channel so I can help them. Because that's what I want this channel about. And that's why I named it We Love Comics. So Rated Roar, thank you for coming to this show. It is coming to an end at this point. Really quick, I will show, and yeah, baloney. So I'm glad that is. Just show it really quick in case you didn't see it. I was able to acquire Aquaman #1. They had it listed at $500. I contacted them and offered them $400, even though there wasn't a best offer, and they accepted. So make things happen. So I made this video happen. And hopefully you enjoyed it. So thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day. I'll make another video probably Sunday or Monday. So until then, enjoy your weekend. And don't forget, it's not you, it's not I, it's We Love Comics. And Lex SN says that I got myself a thumbs up. Thank you very much. Thumbs up to you guys. Good night, everybody. See you later, Youngster Kang. Peace out.